Parasite isn't just about rich versus poor. It's about the invisible boundaries we live inside. This video connects Parasite to the realities of migrants and immigrants, people who are constantly adapting, surviving, and hiding in plain sight. Whether they cross physical borders or social ones, their struggles are real and reflected in this story. In many ways, Parasite shows us that migration isn't always about countries. Sometimes it's about trying to rise in a world built to keep you down. This story explores more than money. It explores who society allows to be visible and who must stay hidden. Like many immigrants, the King family moves through layers of power and hierarchy. They adapt constantly, changing how they speak, what they wear, where they go. That's not unlike how newcomers to a country have to reshape themselves to fit in. We look at how invisibility becomes a kind of survival, how space defines status, and how being poor can make you feel like you're always trespassing someone else's world. In this scene, Kiwi forges a college diploma to get a tutoring job with the Park family. It's a fraud, but a clever one, a way to survive a system that would shut him out. For many immigrants, this hits close to home. People leave their countries with real experience, real education, but they arrive in a new place and it doesn't count. Their degrees are dismissed. They can't access jobs they're qualified for. Some take on fake identities, others hide part of their past and themselves to avoid discrimination. Keyword forgery isn't just deception, it's survival. It shows how closed systems force people to cheat just to be seen as worthy. That echoes what a lot of migrants go through every day. What started with Kiwu became a strategy. One by one, the entire King family infiltrates the Park household, each playing a carefully crafted role. Ki Young pretends to be an art therapist pretending to specialize in child trauma. The father becomes the park's new driver by getting the old one fired. The mother replaces the housekeeper using lies and allergies as weapons. This isn't just a con, it's a reflection of how marginalized families, especially immigrants, often have to bend reality to survive. They study the system, speak its language, and perform its expectations. Survival becomes theater. Like many migrants who take on different identities nanny, cleaner, driver, translator they reshape themselves to fit jobs and gain access. What's lost in the performance is the truth of who they are, but what's gained is the ability to provide. This is one of the most shocking scenes. The park's home literally has someone living beneath it, in secret, in the dark. It's not just a plot twist, it's a metaphor. That hidden man represents those in society who survive by disappearing, who live undocumented or in hidden labor markets, or in neighborhoods ignored by public services. Many immigrants do this. They take the jobs no one sees cleaning, delivery, factory night shifts. They exist below the surface of society, just like the man beneath the house. There's fear too, like the man who fears being discovered. Undocumented immigrants often live in constant tension, knowing they're in danger if they're seen, but also in danger if they're forgotten. That dual existence, real but invisible, is one of the most powerful ideas in Parasite, and a real one outside the film too. One storm. That is all it took to destroy everything the Kings had. Their home floods with sewage. They lose their clothes, their beds, their dignity. Meanwhile, the Park family just plans a birthday party. This flood shows how disaster hits unequally, and that's the story for many immigrants. Whether it's natural disasters, housing eviction, or economic collapse, migrants are often in the weakest, most vulnerable places. Their shelters are fragile, their protections limited. This scene is important because it reminds the audience that survival isn't just about working hard, it's also about where you're allowed to live and how easily that space can fall apart. I found this quote from an article by Donald Kerwin, published by the Center of Migration Studies. He wrote, migrants are considered among the invisible, the voiceless, the marginalized persons of today. In the piece, Kerwin talks about how migrants are left out of public conversations. They're not represented politically, not protected socially, and often not counted in laws or services. It made me think of the man in the basement in Parasite, how he's physically there but completely erased by the people above him, just like the way society can erase whole communities. Gerwin also points out how this invisibility isn't just neglect, it's built on into how system works. And Parasite shows that it looks like people get pushed in the underground, unheard, and forced to disappear just to make it to the next day. Parasite doesn't talk about immigration directly, but it reveals something real big. How people migrate within their own countries, their own cities, their own class systems. It's a story about being told over and over that no matter how smart or hardworking you are, you don't belong upstairs. It's about climbing social status towards something better and finding the door shut. And that's the emotional core that connects to migrant stories around the world. Whether they're crossing borders or just trying to escape poverty, people are forced to adapt, hide, and push forward even when the system pushes back. The film was Parasite, directed by Bong Joon-ho in 2019. The quote was from Donald Kerwin, and all the photos were from the film or my own. This highlighted how Parasite speaks to people far beyond its characters, especially migrants who live through invisibility, displacement, and the fight to be seen.